Hi, are you in the cannabis dispensary business, or are you thinking of getting into this gold rush of a business opportunity? If so, I want to talk to you about payments, and I'm going to explain to you about the only true legal and compliant payment acceptance method for your industry. I'm Ginger Gay with Electronic Money Company. So let's do a little bit of background. First of all, credit cards are not legal for this industry. You cannot take Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express because the cannabis industry might be legal in your state, but it is not legal federally. So you cannot take credit cards. So what did people do as they got into this business? Well, first it was all cash. Well, that was very problematic because the robbers knew there was a ton of cash in these businesses and they came in and robbed them blind. They tried ATM machines and people came in and tried to rob and pull out the ATM machines. So then what did people in the industry do? Well, they thought they would fudge a little on the credit cards. They wanted to take credit cards. Why can't we take credit cards? Everybody else takes credit cards. It's not legal, but they fudged. So they would say they were a yoga studio, but they're really taking cannabis payments. But what happened? Those credit card processing companies, when they find out, shut those merchants down, put them on what's called a hawk alert, and now they can never take credit card payments again. So the next transition is the cashless ATM machine, which a lot of you are maybe familiar with. So it looks like a credit card terminal, but instead of going through the credit card networks, it is going through the ATM networks. But this is not legit either because Visa and MasterCard have Interlink. Visa uses Interlink as their rail for PIN debit, and MasterCard uses Maestro for their rail for PIN debit and for ATM transactions. And they are discovering that you dispensary guys are running cashless ATM payments on their networks. And so they're trying to shut it down. We work with banks that are telling their customers to come in, do not set up a cashless ATM machine. We are regulated. If you want your money to go into our bank, do not use this system. It is fraudulent. So what's the answer? The answer is now something called True Pin Debit. And this is True Pin Debit that does not use Interlink or Maestro. So, looks like a credit card terminal. It is a credit card terminal. It's set up for PIN debit. The customer pays for the exact amount of their purchase. And if their card is set up to hit Interlink first, it declines and then jumps right away to the next PIN debit network that card issuer has set up for their customers using that PIN debit card. And all banks and credit unions have more than one PIN debit network that their customers can use with their card. So this does not bother Visa, MasterCard at all, and it is allowed on the other PIN debit networks. So the benefits of True Pin Debit are, one, you don't have to take a ton of cash and worry about people robbing your store. Two, you have a way to take digital payments, and the descriptor on the receipt is truly the name of your business, ABC Cannabis Dispensary. And three, guess what? Sales increase because people can spend more than the cash they have in their pocket. And four, when we set you up, we actually set you up so that you will be able to take credit cards when it does get legalized federally. You'll be all set up, and when that bill finally passes for the entire country, you'll be all ready to go, and with a flip of a switch, you'll be accepting credit cards. So if you have more questions or you have any questions at all, because this is highly regulated, and we have a whole network of attorneys and accountants and bankers that can help answer any questions you have. So feel free to call us 505-362-0837. And I'm putting together a whole playlist for this industry, so check out some other videos we have coming up to help answer your questions. Good luck in this business, guys. Talk to you again soon.